Hello everyone and a warm welcome to you from ThinkNix Technologies. This video prepared by Madhuri Jha is all about embeddings in AI. In this video, we will explore how embeddings revolutionize the way AI systems understand and process different types of data, whether it's text, images, or even audio. To start with, let's take a look at the agenda for this video. To build a strong foundation, we will begin by understanding what embeddings are. Then we will see why they are so important in modern AI applications. Next, we will discuss different types of embeddings with a special focus on text-based embeddings. Finally, we will look at real-world applications and end with a quick hands-on demo to tie it all together. Let's get started. Have you ever wondered how Google finds relevant search results? How Spotify recommends music? Or how AI models understand language? The answer lies in embeddings, a technique that converts diverse data into meaningful numerical representations. Think of them as a kind of map that transforms rich inputs like text, images, or audio into a set of numbers, while preserving the original meaning and relationships. Machine learning models cannot directly interpret raw data like human language or visual content. Instead, they rely on neural network embeddings to convert real world information into vectors. That is, numerical points in a multidimensional space. These vectors allow models to compare, categorize, and find similarities even in highly varied or sparsely related items. What's powerful is that these embeddings are learned from data, not manually defined, enabling them to capture deep patterns. For instance, a word embedding might place man closer to woman than to car, showing that the model understands conceptual relationships. This transformation into vector space is what empowers AI models to reason about language, recognize objects in images, and match voices with high accuracy. Now that we know embeddings are numerical representations of complex data, let's see why they matter so much in real-world AI systems. Embeddings are crucial because they allow AI models to work efficiently with different kinds of data. When we search for something online, embeddings help retrieve the most relevant results. In recommendation systems, they suggest movies, songs, or products based on your preferences. Even in cybersecurity, embeddings help detect fraud by identifying unusual transaction patterns. For example, a music app can recommend songs similar to what you have been listening to, not just based on genre, but on deeper musical properties like tempo and mood, all thanks to embeddings. Since embeddings play such a big role, it's important to know that there isn't just one kind. Let's explore the different types of embeddings next. There are different types of embeddings depending on what we want to represent. The most common ones are word embeddings, where individual words are mapped into a numerical space. Document embeddings go a step further, capturing the meaning of entire sentences or paragraphs. And multimodal embeddings bring together text, images, and other forms of data into a single framework, enabling AI models to understand complex relationships. So, how do these embeddings actually work under the hood? Let's break down the process behind creating and using embeddings. Embeddings work through a systematic process. The AI model receives input data such as text, images, or audio. Then the model is trained on a large data set to learn relationships between different objects. Later, the model converts input data into numerical vectors called embeddings. These vectors are mapped to a multidimensional space where similar objects are represented by points close together. Coming to the end, the model can use the embedding space to find similar objects or predict relationships. For example, word embeddings place words with similar meanings close together, while image embeddings group visually similar objects. This mapping enables AI to make intelligent predictions based on relationships between data points. We have seen the general idea, but now let's zoom in on one of the most widely used categories: text embeddings, including both word and document level representations. Word embeddings like Word2Vec, GLOVE, and fast text convert words into dense vector representations. For example, they ensure that words with similar meanings like car and vehicle are placed close together in the vector space. Document embeddings, on the other hand, represent entire sentences or paragraphs. Doc2Vec is a natural language processing NLP technique that extends Word2Vec, representing documents or pieces of text as fixed length vectors in a continuous space, enabling tasks like document classification and similarity analysis. Approaches like TF-IDF capture word frequency, while advanced models like BERT or BERT understand word context within sentences. These techniques sound powerful, but how are they being used today in the real world? Let's take a look at some practical applications. Speaking about real-world applications, embeddings are used everywhere. Search engines use them to rank web pages based on relevance. E-commerce and streaming platforms rely on embeddings to suggest products or content you might like. AI chatbots use text embeddings to generate meaningful responses. Even banks use them to analyze transaction patterns and detect fraud. Imagine a chatbot that understands natural language. Instead of just matching keywords, it uses embeddings to grasp context and meaning, ensuring better responses. Clearly, embeddings bring a lot of value. Let's now summarize the key benefits of using them in AI systems. Embeddings allow AI models to capture complex relationships and patterns in data, leading to better accuracy. AI models perform tasks more efficiently, such as similarity searches and predictions. Embeddings work with various data types, including text, images, and audio. Theory is great, but let's bring it to life. It's time for a quick hands-on demo, where we will see embeddings in action. Let's now see how embeddings actually work in practice using Python. We will begin with the prerequisites. Before we begin, make sure you have Python installed, 3.6 or later, Jupyter Notebook or any Python IDE, libraries installed by using pip. Let's start with the demonstration. In CMD or PowerShell, check for Python is installed by Python ---- version. Once Jupyter Notebook is installed, type Jupyter space notebook. Default browser opens up with Jupyter. Create a new notebook. Let's begin installing the libraries required with pip install. Pip install sentence-transformers, Scikit-learn. These libraries help us compute embeddings and measure similarity. Then import the required libraries. Here, Sentence Transformer helps generate embeddings for our sentences, and cosine underscore similarity measures how similar two sentences are. Next, we load a lightweight, high-quality pre-trained sentence embedding model called all-mini-lm-l6-v2, which converts text into numerical representations. Now, as our sample data, we define a list with sentences. I love eating pizza on weekends. My dog enjoys playing in the park. Pepperoni and cheese are my favorite toppings. I like to eat ice cream. A list of 4 sentences to compare. Each sentence separated by comma. Then in the step of generating embeddings, we use ENCODE to convert our sentences into vector representations in a multi-dimensional space. Next, we calculate the similarity of the first sentence with all other sentences using cosine similarity. A score close to 1 means highly similar, while closer to 0 means unrelated. Finally, using for loop, we print out the similarity score of the first sentence with every other sentence in the list. We round the scores to 2 decimal places for clarity. As our code is ready, let's run and see the output. The output displays the sentences with the similarity scores. The first sentence is obviously most similar to itself with a score of 1. The dog-related sentence has a low score, indicating it's unrelated to pizza. The sentence about pizza toppings has a decent similarity since it talks about the same topic, contains specific food terms directly related to pizza. Toppings, pepperoni, cheese, these are commonly used in the same context as pizza. So it has stronger semantic overlap with the base sentence. The ice cream sentence also has some connection because it's about food. But ice cream is a different food category, not strongly associated with pizza. That's the reason it has a little lesser score than previous comparison. And that brings us to the end of our demo. Let's quickly wrap up everything we have learned. To wrap up, embeddings serve as the backbone of many AI-powered applications by transforming complex data into meaningful numerical formats. They are used in search engines, recommendation systems, AI assistants, and even fraud detection. Understanding embeddings is a fundamental step in harnessing AI's full potential. I hope you found this video insightful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.